Every day I spend my time drinking wine, feeling fine, waiting here to find the sign that I can understand.
Okay, this video is going to be talking about DayZ and just how good it is as a game, and basically my overall review of it. The gameplay is just me playing, and I'm actually talking as I'm playing, so I probably won't be too focused on it, the actual gameplay, and if I see something real crazy, I may not go into it just because I'm trying to focus on the review itself. I really wanted DayZ or H1Z1 like for a long time, and at first ended up getting H1Z1. I just looked at a bunch of reviews and it was leaning towards H1Z1, and I saw that you could get cars, and I was like, well, that's dope. I kind of want a car, so I'll just use H1Z1. I ended up playing it for a decent amount of time, but there was some problems with it, and so I ended up buying DayZ also as a when it was on sale for Christmas. And honestly, I end up liking DayZ better. So if you're here just to find out if H1Z1 or DayZ is better, or if there's a zombie free roam that you want, DayZ, I would say choose it. But there are some problems. For example, some of the aiming and bandaging and like using objects is not as fluid as in games like H1Z1 or something else. It's kind of awkward. Like, you have to go into your menu a lot. You have to reload manually, which means you have to like go into your inventory and like drag bullets into the gun, and sometimes things don't respond that well. But I think that the game has ups and downs in general. So the whole kind of weird manual loading of ammo and different things is kind of bad. The other bad thing is the map is humongous. Humongous? No, but it's actually giant, and it's insane. And there's literally no way to find out where you are. Now, I could be wrong on this because there are maps in the game. Like, there is something called Map of Chernobyl because you're somewhere in Russia. And you can I don't know why they'd have the map, but I've had it in my possession, the map, before, and I could not inspect it or look at it or open it or do anything. And there's compasses too, but I haven't been able to use those either. So there's literally no way of knowing where you are, unless you use like an external source. And as you can see right here, actually, since I'm in fucking Russia, all of the names are in Russia as well. So unless you play this game a million times a day, if that even makes any sense, and you can end up reading Russian at the end of this, you never know where the fuck you are at all. It's like, it's not like H1Z1 where everything's in English and you can kind of go, oh, I'm 10 minutes away from, wherever the fuck town, Dick Town, I don't know. You can't really do that because, it's all in Russian. But that does give you kind of a feeling of lost, like a kind of lost sensation. It feels less like home, which I guess is good if you're trying to delve yourself into a zombie-covered world. But another con, as you can see, there are no fucking zombies. Such a big map, and it's filled to the brim with fucking nifty shit. Like, even in those trees over there could be like a hunting blind that you could go in and find like a hunting coat, which is like one of the best coats you could get that has a lot of inventory space, or like a gun or like a scope. Or you could go fall across like a weird castle thing, which I have, and that's legit. You can actually do that. And so I think that's why there's so little zombies, is because it's such a big map. Alright, let's go to the pros now. One pro, I think, is just the stuff. For example, I mean, you've seen me been playing, I don't know how long I've been playing, not that long. And look, I just found a really fucking dope leather jacket that is pristine, and I'm stupid. And now I'm wearing it. So now it looks like I'm a fucking Rough Rider. And it even has different types of inventory space. And instead of having the square, it has the 4 as a line, because I don't know, it's tight. and to my body, I guess. But now I look dope. I look like fucking, I don't know if his name is Negan or something on Walking Dead. I look dope as shit. And I found an axe that is damaged, so it's not the best axe, but the axe is the best melee weapon in the game, and I think I'm lagging out, so okay. I'm sorry for that. I lagged out. I guess you can put that on cons too. No matter what PC I'm on, my actual better PC or my not so good PC, it sometimes lags out and plays kind of weird. But as I was saying and just getting to was that the things that you can find in DayZ itself is just simply amazing. Anything from a leather jacket, which I actually don't get now and I'm bummed out, so a leather jacket to, car wheels, to butcher knives, like cans of tuna, freaking pens, paper. There's so much stuff that you can get. It's crazy. Like, this is really helpful because you can go and always just increase. You can go to army bases, you can go to police stations, you can go to everywhere and you can find shit. And, like, they don't spread stuff out as much as H1Z1 does. H1Z1, it could take you, like, a whole day, like literally, like, 8 hours of playing to find a backpack. Just by luck. If you're unlucky, like, it'll take you that long. In this game, I could play for 10 minutes and find a backpack because they're kind of more spread out. I'll find maybe like a lower end backpack, or there's I don't know, I think it's called a dry bag, and then there's a hiking backpack that I've had a couple of times. Then there's an army backpack. There's so much different stuff you can get that it's so spread out, so you can do many things and get many things and look different, and you can just customize your character to look so unique that it's just kind of fun. It's just a little bit more player friendly, I think, in my opinion. Another pro is overall DayZ is just more, it's just plain more complicated and more realistic. If I could give you an example, if I were to fight a zombie and stitch myself up with an old sewing kit, which would stop the bleeding a lot, I have a chance to get my wounds infected. If I get my wounds infected, I have to treat them within a specific amount of time, or else I will have infected wounds and I will die. So, what the heck? Sorry. And then, like, the different ways you can do that are you can clean your wounds with something called alcohol tincture, which I actually found, or you can take antibiotics. And since there are more hospitals around, you can do this easier. And it just gives you a lot of more fun things to worry about. So if you're actually focused on having a complicated game, that is, you have to worry about both PvP and yourself, worry about get DayZ. If you're trying to get a game where you're just focusing on PvP, don't really care about looting that much, don't really care about having your character be unique, and don't really care about it being realistic, H1Z1 is kind of your go-to. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it, and subscribe if you want to see more, or comment if you want to see something different, maybe like a walkthrough or me just playing around with some friends randomly. Alright, thanks.